peace, bliss, mystery, fear, nostalgia, longing. All feelings that one might get while looking at these images. These are liminal spaces. They have become very popular on the internet recently. But why? Why have liminal images become so popular as they have nowadays? And why are they so nostalgic? Well, one of the theories is that liminal spaces fall into the uncanny valley. The uncanny valley is a term used to describe a fine line in which an object feels human-like, but it isn't. Objects that fall into the uncanny valley often give you emotions of fear, anxiety, and curiosity. Because of the liminal spaces mystery aspect to it, it can really start to make your brain work to try and figure out the mystery and fill in the gap. It seems like liminal spaces evoke past memories, specifically from one's childhood. The simplicity and innocence, yet mystery and fear of liminal spaces reminds people of their childhood, which evokes a feeling of nostalgia and longing for the past. The empty environment in liminal spaces also plays a part into why we get feelings of nostalgia, fear, confusion, etc. When we look at a liminal space image, we get a feeling of familiarity, like we've been there before. But we can't quite put it together because we technically haven't been there before. The emptiness of liminal spaces makes us picture our own memories into the scene, which creates a sense of nostalgia for something that never happened. Perhaps liminal spaces are the collective internet coming together as a whole and longing for when times were simpler. A lot of liminal spaces seem to have a sort of 80s vibe to them. Maybe liminal spaces are people reminiscing of the past. Maybe this paints a picture as to what's wrong with humanity today. Maybe life is just too complex. We never have breaks. There's always something that needs to be done. Life is just full of bullshit. And this bullshit creates the feeling of unsatisfaction and of no contentness. Liminal spaces are essentially a way of looking into the past. Liminal spaces are essentially frozen in time. They feel like a bridgeway between the past and the future. In fact, the word limen in and of itself means threshold in Latin. They're a place where we can just stop and think about life and about our existence. There's just something so magical about liminal spaces. They give us a feeling of comfort, but also a feeling of unease. When we are going through hardships, or when we are happy in life, we sometimes turn to nostalgia, and it seems like liminal spaces operate in a very similar way. They give out both good feelings and vibes and bad feelings and vibes. Liminal spaces are like a yin-yang, and that's kind of how life should be. You should thrive for the good in life, but also be aware of the bad in life. And liminal spaces seem to really capture this point in our brain. There's something just so awesome about liminal spaces, something so cool. There's something so much that I just love about them. There's so